Spiritual Manthan.
Welcome, seekers of wisdom, to a journey of self-discovery and spiritual enlightenment. In the cacophony of modern life, where the noise often drowns the whispers of the soul, recognizing the signs of spiritual maturity becomes a guiding light. Today, we delve into the profound realms of spirituality, exploring 5 powerful signs that indicate you're traversing the path of spiritual maturity. 1. Letting go of judgment, the profound transformation. In the grand tapestry of human connection, judgment can act as a dark thread, casting shadows on the vibrant colors of our collective experience. As we embark on the journey of spiritual maturity, the first powerful sign that emerges is the profound transformation of letting go of judgment. In the early stages of spiritual exploration, it is not uncommon to witness others seemingly caught up in trivial matters. Questions like, why worry about grades when there's so much more to life? Or why argue over insignificant things when the bigger picture is love and connection? May arise. Initially, it may feel like others are missing out on what truly matters. However, as the spiritual journey unfolds, a realization crystallizes. It is not our place to judge other people's lives. Letting go of judgment is not a mere change. It is a milestone, a pivotal moment on the spiritual path. It signifies a shift from criticism to curiosity, from frustration to understanding, and from hatred to love. It is the realization that each individual is on their unique journey, navigating their challenges and joys at their own pace. Spiritual maturity brings forth an appreciation for the complexities of others' lives, seeing their struggles and triumphs as integral parts of their unique journey, much like our own. This shift in perspective is not just about playing nice. It is a profound recognition that we are all interconnected, all working through our challenges and growing in our distinctive ways. Enlightenment is not a badge proclaiming superiority. It is a light that we carry within us, illuminating rather than casting shadows on others. As we cease to judge, a door opens a door to empathy, understanding, and genuine human connection. No longer shackled by negativity and narrow-mindedness, our spirit becomes free to explore, question, and embrace the vastness of the human experience. The true test of spiritual maturity is not on the mountaintop, but in the chaos of everyday life. It is in the ability to carry the sense of peace, born from letting go of judgment, into the mundane, into traffic jams, difficult co-workers, and family dramas. This letting go is not a passive act, but an active choice to appreciate the diversity of human existence. It is a realization that spiritual wisdom is not about floating above the world, but about walking through it with an open heart, accepting others on their unique journeys. 2. Respecting free will, the sacred gift. In the intricate dance of human relationships and spiritual growth, a crucial milestone is reached when one learns to respect the sacred gift of free will. Once upon a time, there might have been a belief that if others could see the world through our spiritual lens, universal happiness would prevail. However, a profound shift occurs on the spiritual path, the recognition that each individual possesses their own sacred gift, a gift that demands respect, free will. To respect the free will of others is not a passive withdrawal, but an active step into a new realm of understanding. It's akin to encountering a beautiful flower in a field. Would you pluck it, wanting to keep that beauty to yourself, or would you let it remain in the soil, free to grow and bloom? Understanding free will is much like choosing to let the flower flourish in its natural environment. People, like flowers, blossom best when given the space to choose their own paths. Respecting the free will of others is not only stepping back, but stepping up into a higher understanding that empowers individuals to find their own truths. It acknowledges that their journey, though different from ours, is equally valuable. It is setting ourselves free from the burden of feeling responsible for the happiness or enlightenment of those around us. This profound understanding brings forth a deeper peace within. It is as if a heavy basket, filled with shoals and expectations for others, is set down. The sky becomes clearer, the air fresher, and our steps lighter. By embracing this understanding, we foster a new level of connection with others, built on mutual respect and genuine love. The sign of reaching this point in spiritual growth is the emergence of more love and less tension in our interactions. The urge to fix things for others transforms into a desire to stand beside them as fellow travelers on the journey of life. The realization settles in that their choices, their unique paths, are not just acceptable but beautiful manifestations of their own free will. Life becomes a series of choices, and by respecting the free will of others, we elevate both their dignity and our own. 3. The art of letting go, a liberation of the soul. In the early chapters of our spiritual journey, there's often a propensity to cling tightly to people, events, and outcomes. The belief persists that by controlling circumstances, we can craft a perfect life. However, a transformative moment arrives when we grasp the art of letting go. Far from a sign of vulnerability, letting go is a profound act of strength and liberation of the soul. Letting go is akin to allowing a river to run free. When we attempt to control it, we essentially build dams and barriers, interrupting the flow and turning the water stagnant. But the moment we let go, the river runs free, vibrant, and full of life, leading us to places we couldn't have imagined. The act of letting go extends beyond relinquishing control over external circumstances. It involves trust that things will work out, trust that the universe has a plan, and trust that we have the resilience to face whatever comes our way. As we embrace this trust, we find that life becomes a cooperative journey filled with unexpected joys and lessons. One of the hallmarks of reaching this phase in spiritual evolution is the noticeable decrease in constant worrying about the future or what others are doing. The mind becomes quieter, creating space for inspiration and creativity to blossom. Relationships, once scripted, are now enjoyed as they unfold naturally. The heart feels lighter, as if a heavy backpack, carried unconsciously, has been set down. Letting go doesn't mean becoming indifferent or passive. On the contrary, it transforms us into active participants in life, engaged in the present moment. We care deeply, yet we understand that caring doesn't necessitate holding on tightly. Instead, it involves giving ourselves and others the freedom to be who they are, make their own choices, and learn their own lessons. The act of letting go becomes a powerful mechanism for self-discovery and a conduit for the unexpected blessings life has in store. 4. Inner peace over external validation, navigating the true treasures of life. In the age of digital connectivity, it's easy to be captivated by the glitz and glam of external validation. A like here, a follow there, and soon we find ourselves spiraling into a vortex where our worth is determined by digital applause. However, a defining moment on the spiritual voyage is the realization that true treasure isn't found in the admiration of others, but in the tranquility of our own souls. Consider the analogy of a parched traveler in the desert, searching for water. Mirages appear, illusions of ponds and lakes, that vanish upon closer inspection. External validation is like those mirages, promising happiness, but evaporating when scrutinized. Then comes the discovery of a real, nourishing oasis, our inner peace. This realization marks a profound stage in the spiritual journey. What is inner peace? It's a state of calm and balance, rooted in knowing who you are and what you stand for. It involves finding joy in solitude, being content with your own company, and embracing the intricate complexity that is you. Inner peace is a shield and a light. As a shield, it protects you from the turmoil and chaos of the outside world. Grounded in inner peace, external factors lose their power to disturb opinions, become background noise, societal pressures fade, and the ups and downs of life no longer overpower. As a light, inner peace illuminates your path, guiding you toward choices and relationships in harmony with your true self. Recognizing this stage in your spiritual journey, you'll notice interactions filled with more love and less tension. The urge to seek external validation diminishes, replaced by the acknowledgement that your worth is not leased from others, but owned by you. Your relationships improve, not because you're scripting them, but because you're genuinely enjoying them. This profound stage is characterized by the realization that inner peace is the true treasure sought all along. It's the oasis in the desert, providing sustenance for the soul. Life is no longer a quest for external admiration, but a journey toward understanding and embracing your authentic self. 5. Rising above pain and suffering, embracing the dance of dualities. In the grand dance of existence, life unfolds its dual faces: pain and pleasure, sorrow and joy. A crucial milestone in the spiritual journey is reached when an individual learns not to sink beneath the weight of pain and suffering, but to rise above it. Life is both the yin and yang, the duality that weaves the fabric of our experiences. For many, pain becomes a looming shadow, darkening the paths they wish to tread. The fear of heartbreak prevents them from loving freely, the dread of failure keeps them from daring greatly, and the inevitable reality of death freezes them in existential anxiety. This fear-based living, while widespread, is incredibly limiting. The spiritually mature individual becomes more aware of pain, yet less controlled by it. Acknowledging pain as a teacher rather than an enemy, they stand their ground and notice something miraculous. Pain loses its oppressive weight. The spiritually mature person begins to perceive the transitory nature of all things, including pain. This heightened awareness doesn't necessarily lessen the intensity of what is felt. Instead, it changes the relationship with pain. It's a shift from seeing pain as an enemy to seeing it as a teacher. Picture a skilled surfer riding turbulent waves. Sometimes they fall, but they know how to get back up and keep going. Similarly, the spiritually mature person navigates the waves of life with courage and resilience. A key sign of reaching this formidable milestone in spiritual progression is the emergence of a new sense of courage and resilience. Things that once terrified are now seen as manageable challenges. There's an inner strength that allows for forward movement, even when every fiber of one's being urges a retreat to the comfort zone. Living with an openness that invites all experiences, not just the pleasurable ones, becomes the norm. Each moment is seen as holding valuable lessons, regardless of its nature. In this phase of spiritual evolution, the individual is not only unafraid of the challenges life presents, but embraces them with courage. The quicksand of pain and suffering no longer threatens to pull them under. They have learned to rise above it, not because it disappeared, but because they've discovered the resilience within themselves to transcend it. In concluding this exploration of spiritual maturity, we find ourselves on a path illuminated by the 5 powerful signs: letting go of judgment, respecting free will, mastering the art of letting go, choosing inner peace over external validation, and rising above pain and suffering. These are the beacons guiding us on our spiritual journey. As seekers of wisdom, let us celebrate these signs, recognizing that the path is uniquely ours, yet the milestones are universal. May our hearts be open to the transformative power of letting go, our understanding deepened by the respect for free will, and our souls liberated through the art of letting go. In the sanctuary of inner peace, may we find the true treasure, a tranquility that shields us from external chaos and lights our way in harmony with our authentic selves. And as we rise above the quagmire of pain and suffering, may we become like skilled surfers, navigating life's turbulent waves with courage, resilience, and an openness to all experiences. To all the wisdom seekers who have joined this exploration, may your journey be illuminated, your spirit enlightened, and your days filled with the profound peace that comes from embracing the dance of dualities. Until we meet again on the shores of wisdom, may you stay inspired, stay enlightened, and may your path be graced with the enduring light of spiritual maturity.